So I told Kaylor before the episode I was about to hit him with a grenade. But actually, no, not even a grenade. Not even a grenade.
Can we at least talk about the buble that we're drinking first? Or what?
You want to talk about the Waterloo fucking...
The
Make
watermelon
sure they
beer?
don't actually get any other brand. They're not...
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's... for those of you
I
guys...
didn't say the actual name.
For those of you guys listening
not
on
called
the...
Buble anyways. We're
on
going to
the-
play some of that later.
For those of you guys listening on the Spotify and stuff like that, we're drinking... what brand is this,
Bubbly.
actually? We're drinking...
Bubbly. It's sparkling water, and it's got natural flavors, 0
Strawberry.
calories, no sugar. and
Full
it
of
makes you
full of
feel great.
aspartame.
Full of estrogen?
Aspartame.
Estrogen? Oh no, I
was
don't. I don't want any estrogen.
This is... Okay, so this is the grenade I'm throwing at Kaylor Betts. Actually, it's not even a grenade, really.
Okay.
So, we're going to start it off with censorship, because I think this is a cool thing to go by.
Yeah.
I put a thought exchange poll up.
Pissed.
I'm mad, man. I got.
Oh, yeah, I saw that
I got
actually on
I got
your-
slapped
on
on
your
Facebook.
Facebook,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got one
You got
Facebook
You
slap.
got a ban from...
It's so funny because I just saw that after, I think it was on Rogan, and they were just talking about how Facebook will actually take down some of your posts if you even mention Alex Jones or
Yeah, you can't
you
mention
can't say the words Alex Jones.
which is ridiculous because like you can, it's that's what they were talking about. It was just like the company is so powerful that you literally they can gear what they want people to talk about. So like
Yeah.
if you mention anything that goes against what they believe, then they'll basically say, yeah, you can't use our product.
And it's such a fine line because, you know, one side of the coin is like they're a private company. They should be able to regulate in any way
And
they
they're
want.
worldwide.
And they're worldwide. But, you know, then there's another argument where it's like when something gets that powerful, it needs to be regulated in some way. How they're regulating it, I don't really agree with because I think you should be able to say Alex Jones on Facebook. Like,
Yeah. What?
you know
Okay.
what I mean?
What?
Like,
What are they doing as far as regulations concerned? Like,
so they're trying to control the conversation really at the end of the day.
Well,
And-
there's a couple things that are problematic right now. So I know that they talked about the founders of Facebook are talking about how they should really consider splitting up Facebook because the problem is that it's so big that it's like a monopoly right now. And they're not really even involved anymore. They're more like stockholders than anything, right? You like that? You like that? Like
the
that
fuck
thing?
is this?
Well, after you drink a beer, it's gonna taste a little weird.
Yeah, this is like a little like I want another beer, man. Like this is like soft here. Like, does anyone have any like rum in this thing or something? Like,
But yeah, like the regulations that they're going, the analytics is what I want to talk about. The way that they have the analytics set up now, which is
Like the
which
algorithm?
which is fucked because it works for them, but it's the weirdest setup in the world. What happens is that more people are engaging in negative conversation and negative topics and actually putting in their 2 cents. So people are just getting shit that triggers them on a regular basis. Like
Well, we knew that from the get-go. I mean, the way the human brain works is we're more inclined to be interested in negativity because our brains are meant to survive, not to be happy, right?
Now,
So
but does that help with the sales?
No.
Like if someone
Well-
wants to advertise, if I want to advertise, do I want to advertise to someone who's pissed off?
yeah, you actually do. Yeah, because then you
does.
give them a solution. That's sales 101, man. Piss them
Well,
off,
it's-
agitate it, and then offer the solution.
yeah, and it's more engaging for people, right? Like, as much as I love to think about sunshine and rainbows, and I've always thought it would be so cool to have a news station. There's been
That's just
people who've
positive
tried
stuff?
that's just positive
Doesn't
stuff.
work.
No one cares, right? It doesn't work. And as much as I would like to have the Facebook be that way, it's like, it's not as engaging, and that's the problem. And I side on that. It should be regulated because it's become so big and it's become like a monopoly, and it's now controlling our culture and ideologies and the way it's making people think differently and everything like that. But in no way, shape, or form should a big platform like that ever be regulated to where you can't say certain things, because that is such a dangerous thing. Even if it's something that
Completely ludicrous.
even like, okay, maybe there's a line, yeah, like hate speech toward like that.
What's hate speech, though? What's hate speech,
But it
though?
was hate
But
speech,
really
and even when you put
intense-
in hate speech, like usually, like any other tribe, if you start speaking hate speech,
I know, it's-
usually the tribe mentality
then-
attacks the hate speech.
Then you have to define hate, and you're right. That's a you know, that's a tough one. So yeah, I actually agree in that I don't think you should regulate it really at all. I think it's like even hate speech. I mean,
Do you want to tell us why you got kicked off Facebook?
you didn't get kicked off.
I didn't get kicked off. No, Thought Exchange didn't get kicked off. The post got taken down, but they weren't too happy about it. I don't know how many strikes I have.
So
They
what did-
sent me the message saying, yeah, you've been removed.
Was it
for
Thought Exchange or
breaking-
you-
Thought Exchange. It was a Thought Exchange.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was something, and I was like, what did I do? Like,
what'd
what
you
happened? And it
say?
was something he wrote.
Can you say it, or is
I can.
this
Yeah, I can say it.
going
It's
on?
not. It's not crazy. This is the podcast where nothing is safe.
Nothing's
I was.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
It
it.
was pretty bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Engaging
was
let's get
so
engaging with this content here. Let's
Yeah.
go, Barky. Say it, man. Say it.
No. It wasn't. It wasn't anything crazy.
What was the image first?
Now it's
Okay,
gonna be
so
Before we
like-
say what you say,
it's
what
gonna
was
be
the image that you showed
anticlimactic
up?
or what?
What? No. Yeah.
be
This might be anticlimactic. You guys are like making it way too
Like I
crazy.
said,
Yeah.
I hate Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, no. Wow. No, what I actually legit said was every Saturday I want to release a poll, right? But like I have like a funny like I don't know like this weird spin on things where like I'll troll it, but at the same time it's like I'm
It's a
like it's a
legitimate
serious
question.
point. So it's a legitimate question with kind of a bit of like a troll sort of like it's haha funny, but yo that's serious type thing. Bill Burr's a genius.
I love Bill.
I've
Burr.
never actually followed Bill Burr before. I watched a couple of
unreal.
his videos the other day, and I was like, "Yo, this guy's on
Watch
some
his
shit."
Listen to his podcast.
You know what I hear
It's
about
probably
Bill Burr
hilarious.
is that Bill Burr doesn't actually believe half the shit that he talks about. He just says it because it fucking.
I think
triggers
that's
people.
most.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful.
that's
I
a lot
love
of
it. That's the
comedians.
best thing.
I think a lot of comedians are like that.
Yeah. So
Okay, say this.
I tried to do that, and so I put I was talking about Alabama, so I just straight up said,
Oh.
"How y'all feel about Alabama right now?" Question mark, and then the poll was the first answer was.
What was the image?
Well, the image was the Muppets, but there's like those two billionaire guys in the Muppets who like own that bank.
Yeah.
That
And
are
there's-
always just like
They're always just laughing with money and they're throwing money around.
Okay.
booing everybody. Boo, boo.
Yeah, so there was just like a picture of them like laughing in front of a pile of money, and then the answer I wrote down was "white men are the devil," and then the second answer was I just said "this is the most amazing thing ever" or "hallelujah," and then it was just a lady throwing her hands up, being like super happy.
See, that is so terrifying that they took that down.
Yeah, they took it down. Yeah,
That is so terrifying.
they actually took down the white man is the devil part actually, which I was
That-
kind of like.
as soon as you said it, I knew that's what it was. Yeah, but because it's like a racial thing at that point.
There's
But
white's not a race though. There's no white race.
of course it is.
That's
No,
a race
it's
of people.
It's a race of people.
There's no white like we're
No,
where-
it's a
what's a-
race.
what's
Just
a-
like
what's a-
black
what-
people are.
There's no-
are a
There's no
race.
black race either.
Well, yeah.
I know what you're saying.
I,
Okay, yeah,
I
we
get
don't.
what you guys are saying,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you
Like-
know what I'm
I know,
saying.
yeah,
right?
I hear
Like
what you're saying.
what is white?
I agree, but
Like you're gonna say like,
In-
oh, European. Well, wouldn't they be Europeans?
Yeah. Anyways,
It's the
we're
same with
arguing
black. I mean-
semantics right now.
yeah, it's just terrifying that they took it down because it's like, here's the thing that pisses me off so much is like, and Rogan preaches this all the time, but it's like, we need to have discussions about this stuff, and you're just sure you're making it in kind of a funny way, which I think is creative, but the fact that they took that down is just, it's terrifying.
That
It kind of
was
sucks because then my
They're
analytics got
controlling the
got-
conversation of the world.
You know what was funny?
Yeah, I know.
Like it was interesting. I saw this video about one time where this guy in his yard, he posted up a straight pride parade flag. Like he was straight. Like he was just put
This
up
was
a flag.
this was not in his yard. This is in Eastern Canada, and he put it up in like a public space. It wasn't in his backyard.
I don't know. Wherever he put it up, he put up the flag, and all of a sudden everyone lost their shit.
Yeah.
I said, you have to take that down. He goes, why do I have to take it down? Like, I don't understand why I have to take it. I'm not saying that you can't wave your flag, but why can't I wave my flag?
Yeah,
You know,
I
like-
mean, as much as that's just, it's like mockery, and I think it's stupid.
I don't think he actually was
what-
mocking. I think he actually he put up a legit flag. Like,
Yeah, but at that point, it's like we don't like straight people don't need any support. So it's like you're
They
just
don't.
you're proving a point.
That
I think
was-
it's
that was the
mockery.
same thing someone else
As
told us.
much
He
as
goes,
I think
"Yay."
it's stupid, and I would not like it because I think it's mocking. But he should still be able to do that because as soon as we take away your right to do that, I mean, isn't that what democracy is?
That's what I'm saying. I know it's a little
Like,
weird.
that is
That's
legit.
dangerous. That's
So
a
it's
dangerous
like-
place to go down.
Yeah, and it's like I know some people will jump the gun and say, when it comes to things like anti like hate speech of things that are really obvious.
You're saying like
not
anti-Semitic type stuff?
good. Yeah,
or this, that,
anti-Semitic
whatever?
stuff,
Yeah, but
or
then that's what you're doing in everything that Facebook does is is pushing that kind of that
Well,
triggered shit.
exactly.
Everything that they do, it
But
triggers
what I
that.
was saying is that some people are going to jump right away and say, well, you can't have people like Nazis be able to go on Facebook and say anti-Semitic stuff. And it's like, yeah, as bad as that is, you still need to allow it, because if you don't, then it's like, where do
you draw the line?
Because it's gonna be the next issue and the next issue. And with this abortion thing, there's people out there who are completely normal people who one person thinks it's the worst thing in the world, and the other person thinks the opposite view is the worst thing in the world. Like
That's why I
but
put
they're
that
two
post
normal
up.
people.
That's why I put that post up.
Yeah,
because
I mean, some
I
people
put
think
two
it's
polarizing
you're
sides.
killing babies, and other people think you're taking women's rights away. Like we need to have those conversations.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that clip, we got another one right here for you. If you want to catch the full episode where this clip came from, you just click the link right here. My name's Cameron Barkey. This is The Thought Exchange, the podcast where nothing is safe.